Hey, it's Ed here. On today's video, we're taking a look at technical analysis for Bitcoin with Elliott Wave Theory. Before getting into that Elliott Wave Theory, let's check out the look of this whole thing. So we've been in range from 21st of June since today, and we are still within that same range. Range highs around 32k almost, and lows at 28.5. So again, that range has been valid for a very long time now. So what currently we got here, you can be using volume profile for this whole range, seeing that, okay, we have a point of control right at the middle around 30.2k or 3k, where we've had some previous resistance and taps into it now. And range value area low is acting as resistance here locally. Very local thing, but again, something to keep in mind. We don't really have too many point of controls or naked point of controls that have not been tested. We have one here where we have that same daily, but otherwise we don't really have much. We had this nice cluster of resistance here, a support here around 29k. Could have been coming a bit lower with a daily and a naked point of control as well. So all of those could have been acting as support for the move down. Let's check out the very local structure here, what we've been dealing with. So again, we had this coming down in three waves. We got another move going up in 3 and another move downwards in 3. The issue with this count was that we never got to the 0.618. This is the reason why I did not really like the whole thing at all. Sure, we could have this whole thing as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. As long as the third wave here is not the shortest, and as you can see, it's not. So it is possible that this whole thing was a wave A here. The issue with this count, however, again, now, is that this whole thing here is so deep. This came right into that 1.618 retracement of this original move, and again, this came down, or came up in 3, in my opinion, looks the best in 3. And this kind of looks, well, it kind of looks in 3, but again, it's very deep. So again, keeping that in mind, there is a chance that this whole thing is the start of something new to the downside, where this is a 3, 3, and then 3, creating some kind of ABC or a WXY. The reason why I'm mentioning WXY is just because, again, this is clearly a three-way structure. The other way of looking at this is a bit more complex, which Oya mentioned on CTC Discord. So if you're interested in that count, where you could be having a triangle in here, and having this as a three-way structure, then that is all good. Again, that ends here as well, or that count ends here, and instead we would have a start of something new or a continuation like so. At this point again, however, the count does not really matter too much. The thing that matters at this point is that we had a massive drop here that has taken out the previous low. Why does this matter? Is that because this here, to me, looked very impulsive. This looked very impulsive. So again, this must be an ABC. And as the structure or the price has broke down through here, we can confirm that this is done. And that means that as this is a new impulse wave to the downside, I don't see anything before this structure that this could be part of. So what I would be doing now, I'm already short on this, as probably many of the group are. I got in here. I had the long setup here on that 38.2 as well. If I'm going to show you here, 38.2 tagged, we got back into this support area and then took off. Profits around here with the divergences formed, and then let the rest of the trade ride, because it could have just done that and created a 5-way move instead. But no, that didn't happen, and we broke down here, and again, short is still intact. At this point, again, I'm not quite sure what this structure here is. We could be creating some kind of a triangle in here. Not quite sure. We could be just creating some kind of three-wave up. We already have divergences here locally, which could be moving the price down into a forward move, again targeting the previous lows for liquidity. If the whole thing is done at these highs, we would be targeting below these this cluster of support. So for that, we might want to be looking for one more high here to create a bottom leg somewhere around here. Potentially even the golden pocket here would be an area of interest, 29.5k, which again we would be looking for, again adding it to a short position. If that is to happen, 1-to-1 would be targeting these previous lows for liquidity purposes, and we have support there as well with our daily and naked point of control that has not been tapped in yet. So again, that would be the area of profit taking and looking for potential long opportunities, again for higher. Higher, we have a daily and that naked point of control that I showed you earlier, and yeah, that would be the plan for now. Again, we are still within the same range that we've been for quite some time until something major happens, like we would be taking out range lows or taking out, for example, this 30.2k high. I'm not really too eager to talk about the higher time frame, because again, these are the moves that actually matter here locally. I don't need to be looking at the higher time frames like 4 hours. It does not really matter at this point because I'm not trading that. So again, focusing on these smaller time frames that are going to be allowing you to take actual trades and not worrying about the exact count is the way to go, in my opinion. But I think that is going to do it for this video on Bitcoin. Again, if you enjoyed, let me know in the comments and the likes on the video. And again, join the free Discord server if you're interested in learning more. That's all for now. Thanks for watching, and catch you on the next video. Bye bye. Couple of advertisements here: Patreon Elliott Wave Basics course, weekly live streams and more Elliott Wave analysis. Udemy Elliott Wave Advanced course, including RSI, risk management, Elliott Wave strategies and time analysis, and counter trend capital, trade setups, education and community. Check us out if you're interested in learning more.